Hello there, people. This is MrKritik, and you're watching my Let's Replay of Panzer General. So, the Grand Campaign Part 54, Moscow43 Part 3, and Axis Turn 5. Another hot day here in Slovenia, and the forecast is that it will remain to be this way for at least 5-6 days, so 35 degrees and above. Excellent, you know. I'm loving this weather. Damn it, I'm sweating like a pig, you know. Yeah. Anyway, what to say? Well, the computer did not restart during the night or anything, so we are back where we finished this game. And as you see, the weather is overcast and dry, even though it was, you know, snow was actually the forecast for this turn, but lucky again, I guess. And this is the air map, this is the ground map. Since it is turn 5, I think we did some good progress, and if tomorrow it would stay overcast and dry, it would be perfect, but I'm not really confident, you know, about the forecast. So where should we start? I'm thinking this time we can start from the south. We will have to take over these two objectives, destroy the units, and then advance across the Oka River, so eventually we'll reach the final victory objective in the south, which is the city of Tula, and with all the fortifications and everything, it usually is quite a fortress. But on the other hand, it's the last objective that we have to take in the south, so, you know, more battle will be coming. We'll have more battles in the north, this is what I mean. So, okay, let us now start from the south. First we'll level bomb the bridge engineers. And flight towards Tula and scout. Okay, we see an inf. Nobody guarding the city of Czechino. Okay, can we reach something? No. We can reach this inf with our scout, so we will, and of course do even more scouting in the process. Now we see some more enemy units, and nobody is guarding this city. Okay, now for the strafing, and after we strafe, where should we park our fighter? Probably here. We'll see. No, not we'll see. We'll have to. So, how are you doing, my dear friends and viewers? Hope the weather is more tolerable in your countries. It's just, you know, it's not an excuse or anything, but I actually have trouble concentrating, you know, because of all this heat. Yeah. We can save this tactical bomber for something else, since we have pioneers in the area. Two suppressed. Now for the kill. Was also thinking whether or not, you know, to bring couple of armored units here from the south to the middle. But, you know, then I counted the units that we have, and we actually have 4 Panthers in this sector and 2 breach engineers. Yeah, these are far behind the lines, but should do, since doesn't seem that the city of Kaluga is that well protected. Here is a huge gap, and for some strange reason these 2 infantries seems like they left their fortifications and advanced, and I'm not sure why, but it's really a stupid idea, you know, since even when entrenched, our Panthers tend to roll over them, but without entrenchments, yeah, whatever, you know. So, ammo of 2 remaining. Yeah, this is because of the bad weather, of course, otherwise only 1 ammo would still be here. Okay. First I think we should get rid of this anti-tank gun, and since I don't see any targets for our kind of inexperienced tactical bomber, let us focus on this anti-tank gun. Shit. Okay. We have more units, thank God for that. So, now you attack. Nice. What happens now if we well, I don't think we lose any movement if we shell the breach engineers, so this is exactly what we'll do. Yeah, very poor result. Let's shell them again. They kind of want to survive, I think, so do we now try with our heavy weapons infantry, or do we use another airplane? Well, only this one is available, and I think it would be an overkill. So, okay, heavy weapons infantry, get into action. Let us hope it will work. It did. Perfect. We take over 1 objective and well, first let us advance with the units that can advance. Okay, artillery, inf. Now again we are in a situation that, you know, a bottleneck here across the river, but we can still move. I should have pushed this unit forward. Yeah, okay. Ammo for our Tiger, since we cannot advance, not really. And these 2 tanks can come closer. Is this it for the south, for the ground units? I mean, yeah, it is. Okay, let us move a little bit more to the north. Now we'll attack this inf and also fly forward. Can we also scout? I'm pretty sure that at least some of these fortifications are occupied. And the only way to discover which one is to scout. So we'll attack and fly here for the beginning. Okay. Two destroyed. Only 2 ammo remaining, I know, but we have to get to 5 stars of experience, so we'll fly here. Okay, we found an inf, excellent. Who do we use to attack it? You, maybe? Or... I'm sorry, I have to check something. Or you. Well, you are lonely here, down here, so you. I am not sure how you spend your time, you know, in all this heat, but for myself, when I'm not LPing, you know, or reading, I watch movies that I missed, you know, because I had too busy schedule. And lately I watched this one, well, pretty new one, Jurassic World. Later I will comment about it. I would like to hear your opinion on something. Okay, so should we strafe again, or again I think it will be an overkill. So okay, now our Panther will destroy this inf and move east. Exactly. So let us advance, and with this fellow as well, and with our bridge engineers and 1 more auxiliary unit. As for the fighter, well, you can fly here. Never know, you know, when we'll need an extra fighter here in the south around Tula. Even though it doesn't look like the enemy purchased new air units since we see these hacks, but still. Okay, you. Who can you reach? Well, let us wait for a little bit, since when I was studying the battlefield, I've also decided to bring another level bomber south to deal with the city of Tula. So now we'll have, you know, tag team. So this is its maximum reach, so let us see what happens. Two suppressed. Let us capitalize on this immediately. So we'll attack this inf and most likely push it back. Yes, exactly. But of course, again, it would be an overkill to use 2, 3, 4, 5 to use our Stuka against this unit. So instead we'll attack yet another inf, and I was thinking this one. Most of our Luftwaffe, of course, will now operate in the northern sector. Whoa. Very good result for such a shitty weather and for that kind of entrenchment. But of course we will have to protect especially, well, not especially, we'll protect, you know, this tactical bombers just in case. Yeah, sometimes I risk it, but if it is not necessary, you know, then I don't. Okay. Perhaps I'm doing these things too early. But in this case I did not think that it is possible, you know, for the unit to be pushed back under our fighter or anything, so yeah. Like I said, it's hot, so you know, my performance isn't what it could be or should be. Okay, so now you can move here and destroy this inf, since this is the maximum movement for our Panther. Or yeah, no, I think I'll actually leave this inf alive for one more turn, since it is now an ideal opportunity to use our in such a bad weather I would actually prefer to have like 5 scouts at least, so no, we'll ignore this inf. Yeah, we'll ignore it. We'll move here. Okay, breach engineers, excellent. Katyusha, inf. Okay, that's better. If we scout now, do we dare to? Where are the air defenses in the south? Usually one is stationed, I think, on the airfield, so theoretically it would be safe to attack this inf, but not this artillery. Again, I think I'm in too much of a hurry. But I don't think that this city of Kaluga is ever defended by an air defense. I'm positive actually about it, almost positive. So yeah, let us go for it. Let us go for it. We'll attack first this inf. No, it just doesn't happen. The cities that are that are always protected by air defenses are Vyazma, Tula, and yeah, this one here, Kirov. Even Moscow, more often than not, is not protected by air defenses. So yeah, I want, you know, to start moving. So okay, we have 2 more tactical bombers in the area. So okay, you can deal with the Katyusha. Yeah, you can deal with the Katyusha. And if there is an air defense in the area, of course we will not know. No air defense. And you, of course, will start working on the breach engineers. So on the next turn we can attack them with our breach engineers. And now I desperately require a pause. Be right back. Yo, I'm back. So no, I'm actually considering, you know, to stop drinking coffee, because and I love coffee, really. One of the 2 drugs I have left, you know. Darn. It's just, you know. Okay, let us go to the north, and I will try to complain less. So here we are advancing through the woods and hills, also reaching the entrenched line. So let us see what we are up against. Okay, we see a tank. So without any delay, we'll deal with it. We'll attack it with our elite Stuka. Damn it. Entrenchment of 1. KV-85. Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to attack it again. Says 2-6. Let us see what will happen. Excellent. We have fired first, and we didn't lose anything. Excellent. Now our Panthers will help. First we'll deal with this inf. Okay, now 2 more elite Stukas will also get into action. You here. And you... Let me check something. I don't want, you know, to use the most forward units and then realize that we have no more targets and we cannot reach the next line of defense, which will be here, of course. So, okay, you. Again, nice. Now what is going on? Well, this hex only 1, so yeah, okay. So let us go for the Katyusha, or maybe or maybe we can use our breach engineers for the Katyusha, but first, of course, we'll have to weaken it. Yeah, okay. So we'll send even more our elite tactical bombers into action. Seriously? Okay, another Katyusha. So nothing really that could hurt us. Okay, but now, just to be on a safe side, we'll strafe this tank, strafe one of the Katyushas, bomb the other, then we'll see. Excellent luck. So I'm happy. Okay, now this Katyusha here. This didn't go really well. Okay, we have a lot of fighters, so maybe maybe we can spare one more for attacking Katyushas and then perhaps scout with our... well, scout, right? Yeah. Should we also fly south to protect our air units? Well, these are not protected, true, but where can the enemy come from? Not from Tula. I'm almost betting my life on it. Well, we cannot reach them anyway, so why worry, right? Yeah, and these are all basically elite Stukas, so... Well, yeah, from this airfield maybe, but... I don't know, you know, Soviet Air Force is really... At least in this game, I mean, it's really, you know, no match for us, so... Okay, enough. Time to move, Mr. Critic, so, okay. Ammo 5. Let us clear what we can with our ground units, with some assistance of the air units, true. You go for the Katyusha. You go for the other one. And actually, you know what we'll do? Now I know. Finally I know. We'll deal with this Katyusha, then attack this anti-tank gun, and then we'll take over the victory objective of Razhov. So it has been decided. Entrenchment of 4 and a light anti-tank gun should really go our way. Come on, push this unit out. Even better, thank you. And we take over. And this is it, you know. Am I worried about this inf? No, not really. Since, you know, strength of 9 and 2 stars of experience, I will actually attack this tank. Perhaps we can... Just let me check something. Do we want to... No. We have other plans for the breach engineers. I will actually attack this tank now. Perhaps we'll even destroy it, so... No, but... It was a nice attempt. So now... we'll bomb the breach engineers and then... go for the final destruction with our Panther A. Okay, and yeah. And now we'll destroy them and move east as far as we can. So here we are. Okay, you attack this anti-tank gun. Strength of 8 remaining. Now we'll destroy it, I hope. No, we did not. We'll take over this victory objective though, so... I don't want to leave units behind our lines, so... since this is our only remaining elite tactical bomber, we'll send it back. Now you destroy this anti-tank gun. Yeah, in good fair weather we would do the distraction with our air units, but you know, with an overcast we really cannot be sure. So okay, now where do we scout? We have fighters for support, true, so let us go to the middle. Or maybe, just want to check something, maybe we can actually reach something and scout. Yeah. So we have more than enough Panther rays in the north, so let us advance through the middle now. And again, ooh, artillery, but it's a medium one, so no threat to our breach engineers in a hard transport. So now we'll attack and scout at the same time. Ooh, a lot of enemy infantries, but no armor, with the exception of this artillery, of course, so nothing to worry about. Okay, so now you will attack and then fly here. Oh, even more imps. You will fly here and strafe. And protecting, you know, especially this rookie Stuka. Now the question remains what to do with this Soviet infantry. Our air department is all but, you know, gone. So let us send some fighters to the south. You can come here. Okay, and you can come here. Sorry for the mouse, just wanted to check something. Yeah, here. Okay, now I think we see all of the defenses around this victory objective. I forgot its name. Obninsk. Yeah, okay. So, air department. I see. Now we see an enemy tank. We can actually allow it to get back to strength, of course, if we have something better to do with this fighter, and you know what, we do. So yeah, come back to strength, no problem. We'll destroy you on the next turn. Now we can strafe this imp to death, and this is not such a bad thing. Okay. Now you, Panther, deal with this imp. How many Panthers do we have in the middle? 2. Perhaps we should send another one. Yeah, sure. Here we'll just, you know, destroy this imp and advance. to the next target. Which is you, of course. And here we'll also advance. Just let me think where. Here. Says 09. No, here. So it won't get behind our lines. Okay. Yeah. In retrospective, a pretty smart choice. Yeah. I'm pretty sure now you know what I'll do. I'll disband these two imps as well, since we really do not need them, and purchase 2 more scouts. It's a shitty weather, we have plenty of prestige, and of course also never forget that when you get to Washington, no matter when, you know, you finish with Europe, no matter how you finish with Europe, if you get to Washington, you get 30,000 prestige, and this is what you have. Not a penny more, not a penny less, you know, 30,000. So we can basically spend everything we've got, you know, here in Moscow43. So no use to become cheap. Okay, so weather, casualties so far. So yeah, as you can see, a bloody battle for the Soviets, and we are almost halfway through, I would say. So X is turn 5, yeah. Almost halfway through, depends on the weather, of course, and other factors, but yeah, the 6th turn will be halfway through, in my honest opinion. So now, just once more for me to see this. Okay, now let us give the enemy its turn. Yeah, rugged defense now. Well, we have fired first, and this inf is gone. Exactly. Still overcast, which is excellent. Air map, ground map. I'll take a little pause, study the battlefield, be right back, and then I'll tell you what I was thinking about, you know, something regarding T-Rexes and this kind of animals from Jurassic World, and also before from Jurassic Park, all 3, you know, parts of, you know what I mean. So be right back. Yo, I'm back. Yeah, this is the part that I was, you know, concentrating in the end, since another inf has escaped, and it was under our Stuka here with the movement of 3, and what we can see, it can either be here, here, or here. Yeah. Also, I forgot to show you, well, also to myself, but I did it, you know, when I was studying the battlefield. So for tomorrow, still overcast, dry. No snow so far, so I'm happy about it. Yeah, and now for the Jurassic World, before I actually, you know, continue with this LP. I watched it, and yeah, you know, story-wise, it was, well, an action movie, you know. But one thing I don't understand, this started basically in the first part of Jurassic Park and continued, you know, what are these now T-Rexes and their clones, you know, and their modifications, hybrids, and animals that are similar to them? They're more like a Godzilla, you know, than a dinosaur. You know, just think about it. An African bull elephant can weigh up to 6 tons, approximately. as far as T-Rex is concerned, well, you have different you know, suggestions and ideas how much the creature weighed, but let's say 8 tons. This is still, you know, well, general idea, 8 tons. So yeah, it was heavier than the bull elephant, but you know, people hunted bull elephants, they still do, even though, you know, it's forbidden, but with a hunting rifle, yeah, I know, large caliber and everything, but the animal died when it was shot. But now you get, especially now in Jurassic World, they hit that creature, you know, with an RPG, really, you know, and it fell down. It was kind of, you know, unconscious for 30 seconds and got up and, you know, was okay. Not to mention it was shot at, you know, with machine guns and everything. That's not realistic, not at all. Yeah, I know it's movies, but hey, decide please, is it Godzilla now, or are we talking about, you know, ordinary animals? I mean, I'm not, you know, some sort of a great hunter, but give me, you know, an AK-47 or something, you know, send me against the T-Rex. Yeah, perhaps I will die in the process, you know, because of a momentum of the animal running towards me. But if I empty a clip of AK-47 into T-Rex, the animal will die. Perhaps not, you know, that very second, but it will die. And you know, so strange. And the other thing, now, like I said, we have an animal that weighs 8 tons, and they sent 4 raptors to hunt it down. And raptors actually, you know, well, they attack it at one moment. Sorry for the spoilers, but please consider now, raptors weigh 100 kilos, 120 kilos, and this animal weighs 8 tons, well, a little bit more, since it is kind of larger than T-Rex, not a lot. Seriously? You know, a male lion weighs, what, around 200 kilos? Raptor is half its size and attacks. 4 of them will try and kill an animal that is even larger than a bull elephant. You know, please now decide. Is it a Godzilla, or is it, you know, some sort of a weak creature? I don't know. That kind of things bother me, you know. Inconsistency, yeah, this was the word I was looking for. What the fuck now is this, you know? Some sort of super villain, indestructible, heavily armored animal, or is it just an animal? Yeah, a big one, a scary one, true, you know, but okay. This is what I wanted to ask you. Did you notice this, you know? T-Rexes and their counterparts being basically impervious to handgun, you know, handgun ammo and that sort of thing, you know. Strange. Anyway, like I said, I've studied the battlefield, and since we will have at least one more turn of good, well, not good weather, you know, overcast, but the weather in which we can use our Luftwaffe, we'll do just that. And since this is our strongest opposition, let us do some of our combined arms tactics. After, of course, we find this inf, and after, of course, we cross this river. So, can we? Oh, now we are out of ammo, so we cannot destroy this tank. Okay. So perhaps who do we use to find the enemy's infantry? This is a heavy weapons infantry. Think it should work if the inf is here, but it's not, so it is either here or here. I very much dislike sending our tanks back, but I'm not sure. Okay, maybe you. So, like we said, it could be either here or here. It would be better here, since then it will not be entrenched. But we can safely move here. Okay, we found it. We found it, and now we'll kill it. Okay. First one gone. Now we'll of course also look for the tank. Remember T85, it was here, right? Just out of, yeah. So it had the strength of 1, so the enemy, if the enemy had enough prestige, it is now back at full strength, so let us destroy it. Oh shit! My bad. Now we are out of ammo. I mean out of fuel, and... Idiot. Ah. And of all the tanks, I've chosen the one that is actually out of fuel. Lovely. Okay, I guess you'll have to do the honors. Please kill him. Okay, and you get fuel. You perhaps will advance, but not before we see what happens in this area. So there is no way we can destroy this tank with our breach engineers. So I'm guessing we'll either have to use one of our Panthers or the tactical bomber. And I would sure like to use tactical bombers for something else, so I guess you'll have to do, my friend. Come on. Holy crap. Just please do not survive this attack. Please. Okay. And now for this inf. Firing at the same time. And it's gone. So you can move here. You also cross the river. As for you, I guess we could use one of our breach engineers to assist in the north, but since it is out of ammo, then this is what we'll do, and you'll get fuel, since you'll need it anyway on the next turn. Okay, so now in the north we did our job with flying colors, and basically we did not use not even one of our air units. So now we are free to attack other targets, and this was the whole idea. Come on, do some serious damage, please. Okay. Yeah, I realize we'll be out of ammo soon, but I get the feeling that it will also start snowing very soon, so why not make the most of it? Okay. Just checking what these two tactical bombers can reach, so yeah, they have some good targets ahead. Okay, so first to the north. Ouch! Lately I've heard from you guys that you like my ouch and ah and that sort of screaming and yelling. But it is a sort of a... I'm not planning, to scream. So it's... what's the word? Spontaneous reaction? Something. Okay. Yeah. Fighters. Well, we'll use some of them to guard our tactical bombers, that's for sure. But first you can strafe and fly here for protection and for scouting, as always. More of our elite tactical bombers, or maybe in this case actually a fighter, since since we have also quite a lot of fighters to use. 01, really? Let us hope it will actually happen. Amazing. Amazing. But this one is 00, most definitely. Unless, of course, we decide to attack this inf and finish it off with one of our Panthers. I don't know. Perhaps we could attack it immediately and then see what happens, right? Perhaps we won't need air support for it. Exactly. Okay, now you will attack, and where will you fly after? I'm guessing here, so no. Now we have again we have 2 more scouts, almost forgot about it. Okay. But yeah, you can attack and fly here to scout. Sure. Why not? We see yet another inf. Do we attack it? I'm not sure just yet. First, now we will use our Rookie Stuka to attack and fly back to refuel. Oh, thank you for this gift, my dear god of Panzer General. So, and now you can get into action and attack this artillery. 01. How about you? 02. And you? 09. Okay. Just to be on the safe side. So, they say 02. Let us see if it will actually happen. No. Bloody hell. But we want to do something also with our breach engineers, and this is our primary target. Let us just weaken it a little bit more. So, who do we use? Let us first try without. Perhaps it will actually work. Says 09. We still have enough ammo. Excellent. And now our... I think by now you can read my mind, and I think you know what I'm thinking. We'll actually move here. And if this artillery retreats, we'll destroy it with our other Panther. Well, it was a good idea, right? Since, you see, we can reach this hex. Okay, again, now what? Okay, so now we can strafe this inf, fly here, and cover the tactical bomber that we will use to attack this inf. We are getting close to Moscow, yeah, and of course it is possible for the enemy to purchase more air units. Even though I'm skeptical about it, you know, since we have basically the enemy on the run and don't think, you know, that we have lost enough units so the enemy could have that much of prestige available, but still. Okay. So you can not use, sorry, you can reach this inf, or which is also not such a bad idea, you can scout ahead and prepare for the next turn when our... yeah, this is what we will do. So 1, 2, I mean from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no. Unless of course we also send a fighter to accompany the scout, but you know, still I cannot decide whether or not it is necessary to protect the scouts or not, and sometimes I do protect them, sometimes I don't, and I'm starting to get on my own nerves because of this. And perhaps we should first focus on the targets that we know we should attack. So just again, I have to check the air department. Yeah, you will go for the breach engineers, most definitely, and then we'll see what happens. Okay, you are low on ammo, so perhaps, yeah, we can do it like this. If you can reach, yeah, you can. Okay, strafe this anti-tank gun, fly north. So here. Now our scout can actually scout and remain in the area, and you can fly, well, you can fly here and strafe this inf. Pretty soon, though, we will be out of our Luftwaffe units. Yeah, but this is a light anti-tank gun, so no, this is what we'll do. Okay, now I know. Now I know. Okay. Ooh, another inf. So You can go here, do more strafing. Very nice. I think on the next turn we'll have pretty, well, I will not say easy, but much easier work as far as the defenses in and around the city of Obninsk are concerned than before this turn, since we did a lot of damage, especially if you consider that we had some really shitty weather. So, okay, this says now 0-3. And since I have really no idea what I want to do just now, I will take a little pause, and I think I forgot to save the game earlier, so Moscow43 005. Time for the last pause, I think. Be right back. Yo, back. So this is what I've decided to do. Our scouts will get into action. Mostly in a preparation for the next turn. Okay, now this elite Stuka will attack and retreat to the airfield. Since it is very low on ammo. And we'll destroy this inf and just move a little bit closer. You know, this high concentration of enemy, particularly infantries around the city of Obninsk, kind of surprised me. I'm not sure if this always happens, you know. I'm not talking about the surprise, you know. I'm talking about the quantity of enemy units, but there are really a lot of them. Okay, but now I'm thinking about concentrating on you know, with the rest of our Panthers, concentrating on you know what I mean, on the city of Kaluga. However, before this happens, I want to go south and do some scouting over the city of Tula. So here we go. Attack, and then we'll fly all the way to here. Yeah, now we see the air defense. Can we reach it? No. No. This one can though. Okay. Level bomb. Ouch. 4 suppressed, 4 ammo remaining, so we did not accomplish that much. But we are in the area and will continue harassing this air defense until it is out of ammo. Okay. Now what is this? An anti-tank gun, a pretty decent one. Still, we are not that close to worry about it just yet. Okay, how about you? Can you reach anything? Doesn't look like it is possible. Okay. Now basically all of our heavy tanks are out of fuel. At least medium tanks and artilleries can advance. Yeah. Ammo 5. I mean, sorry, fuel of 5, so I would sure like to see what is hiding in this fortifications. Well, now we are out of fuel, but at least we know that we can move closer with our artillery. And of course we'll take over this non-victory objective. You also advance, and you, and this Tiger 1, plus 2 more imps. So since I do not see a viable target, well, you know what, maybe if we can attack this imp and fly here, maybe it will be good for our scouting. Okay. Nah, we still don't see shit. How about if we fly closer with our fighter, also protecting our tactical bomber in the process? Okay. Yeah. But only one. I was thinking, you know, that we'll see at least 2, 3 imps entrenched here. Okay. One is better than nothing. At least we have a target. Yeah, and we did absolutely nothing. Ah, shit. Okay. So you can start working on this inf now. Who knows, maybe we'll even reach 5 stars of experience in the process. Ooh, so close, so close. One more attack. And with some luck then we are there. Okay, you strafe this inf. We have to keep out of range of this air defense since, you know, still has ammo. And will also strafe you. Okay. Now for a different type of plan, we'll attack this imp and fly over this anti-tank gun. Free of its strength remaining, so if our auxiliary can now do its job, we can take over this airfield immediately. Exactly. Okay, you are also very low on ammo. You are not though, so I see. So what do we do now? Yeah, you know what? I have an idea. Okay, so now we'll attack bridge engineers and park here. Yeah, I clicked too early, sorry. Now you missed some of, you know, some of the cinematics. Okay. Now you will destroy this Katyusha. Excellent. And since we have enough fuel, we'll now we'll attack the bridge engineers yet again. I think they still have ammo. True. Take over the airfield. And now I think we can destroy them. Excellent. And this is, I think, our last fighter that we can move. And you know what? Forget about protecting our airplanes. Will fly here, do some more strafing. Wonderful. Whoa. Whoa. This was a surprise for me. I wanted to go for this inf, but no, we'll have to go for this one instead. At least I think so, since we cannot we do not have anything else in the air department. No, we don't. Okay. You go for this inf and destroy it. Excellent. And you from behind, advance as quickly as possible. We'll need you. Well, at least I think so. Where to send our bridge engineers? We have two in the very north, one in the middle. So, okay, you go here also to the north. You go through the middle. And this is it. Overcast. Yeah, we've seen this before. Casualties again. I'm wondering what will be the end result, but so far, well, like I said, a bloodbath. You know, somebody, I have to tell you this before I finish this video, somebody, I think this is the same fellow that, you know, was bugging me about cheating and everything, and now he's watching my videos of Sevastopol from the previous LP, and he said that I'm losing too many units, not like units, but too many of the strength of the units. And again, I was like, what? There are so many of you guys who tell me on regular basis that I should be, you know, less careful, lose a unit or two, you know. Now somebody is telling me I should be even more careful. I guess this proves, and I have nothing against this guy, don't get me wrong. His opinion, you know, opinions are like assholes, you know. Everybody's got one, but cannot please everybody, you know. Do this, do black, do white, try to do gray, and then nobody's happy. Anyway, just wanted to share this with you. And he also said that, and this part I actually, you know, I told him that now this is bullshit. He also said that in Sevastopol, fuel can be a problem. Seriously? Fuel in Sevastopol? You don't have to refuel your units even once if you don't want to. So how the fuck can be fuel problem in Sevastopol? No, really. Okay, enough. Let us give the enemy its turn and see what happens, then we'll finish this video. Still overcast. A new fighter available. The one I don't like. It's really sort of a... let me show you the stats. So excellent spotting, 6 this time, but initiative only of 5 and air attack of 18. So yeah, you guy, I'm sorry, forgot. You my dear viewer, who are telling me that spotting of 5 is not maximum for air units, you are absolutely right. So it's 6 in Panzer General, but take a look at the stats. Initiative of 5, air attack of 18. But again, you're right. If we would remain on the Eastern Front, then for scouting this is better than Messerschmitt 410. But you know, otherwise, well, initiative is a problem basically. Everything else is just fine. Also, yeah, air defense could be better. Ground defense is actually excellent if you compare Heinkel to Focke-Wulf, but initiative is a problem. And try doing, for example, D-Day or even Cobra in a campaign, of course, with Heinkel's 219. Well, not good at all, you know. You lose even against, sometimes you suffer heavy losses even against British and American fighters with 3 stars of experience, and you have 5. So yeah, initiative is extremely important for fighters. Every point counts. This is also why I use Heinkel's 162, or is it 63? I'm not sure, but not Messerschmitt's 262. Even though, you know, I actually like this plane, and I always thought it was, you know, way ahead of its time. But with the initiative of 8, you know, Heinkel having initiative of 8 and Messerschmitt having initiative of 7. If you don't believe me, check Mysterious JG video of Washington, you know, his LP. I think the most important reason that he failed to get a major victory on his first attempt was because he did not use Heinkel's. He used Messerschmitt's. Okay, so enough is enough. Let us just save. Okay, air map, ground map. We are halfway through. It's Moscow43 004. Perhaps I'll do another video tomorrow, since it is Saturday tomorrow. But anyway, thank you for watching this. All the best from Mr. Critic, and bye bye.